We've decided to go to Golden Corral in Augusta, Georgia. It is busy. Look at all them cars. People everywhere. So hopefully the food's good. At Golden Corral. Woo! We're here at Golden Corral in Augusta, Georgia. And it was so packed you had to wait like 30 minutes in line. You had to grab everything while you're waiting in line. It's crazy, but we got some food. Hey, Crystal, what do you think of the food?
Really good and very good.
Does it remind you how it used to be? Yeah, the food is very good. The only thing, I didn't see the bourbon chicken. They still had the fried chicken and even had, they did. I didn't see it. Yeah, my daughter found the carrots and all that. She got some good stuff too. Yeah, Parker don't want to wait on us to eat. He is a man of action.
Now you really gonna make me look like a pig.
Even the desserts are good. That banana pudding's off the chain. But I can't eat no more. Today was a busy day. We went to Golden Corral in Augusta, Georgia. And they closed the one in Aiken, and it's for sale. But what surprised me, the food tasted better than it did before. I don't know if it's because the whole restaurant, food was not everywhere. And there was no orderly conduct. It was just, the people looked like ants. They were just going and getting the food, and they'd go along the little buffet tray, and they didn't like the next couple items, they'd skip it. So people were going away from the buffet tray, back around and scooting, and you know, some things I just handed the tongs to the next person. It was cool. There was hardly anybody wearing a mask. The food was pretty good, very filling, and I love fried chicken, and they had the good fried chicken. It was just delicious. They had pulled pork. I didn't see the Bourbon Street chicken. That's one of my favorites. You know, outside the mashed potatoes, you know, and the lima beans. I didn't get any dessert. I was full. I took 2 plates up there, got them, ate my 2 plates. But yeah, things are starting to open up. But for 3 people, they didn't charge us for the grandson. But for me, my wife, my daughter, it was $58. So almost $20 a person on Sunday. Nope. Yeah, today's Sunday. So we went all the way to Augusta for it. We said we want to have something better, but you know, some restaurants, their food is just getting terrible. They just don't care, or people are tired. Some places, like I'm real picky, and a little place I went to, they were starting to put, I don't like onions or anything. I like a cheeseburger with just meat, cheese, you know, mayonnaise, ketchup. I don't like lettuce or onions or anything. And at night, they had a younger crowd in there, and they would always put something messed up on my burger. So we're not going to eat there at night anymore. And then we went to Cracker Barrel in Aiken, and I got the pancakes the other day, and they were like rubbery. And my wife said, well, what they probably did, they probably cooked them somebody else or cooked them earlier and just threw them in the microwave and served them. So it's kind of, that used to be the best food there. So I guess leaning toward the Waffle House, but you know, I guess you pay for it, you can get better food. The Golden Corral, we went in there and it was just packed. Everybody was going in there, and they even had a security guard, a police officer in there, I guess make sure people didn't go crazy over the food because it's so good. You know, they were just sitting people everywhere, and I don't know how long they've been open, but it was delicious. You know, really filling. I tried the banana pudding from my wife's. She got some, and it was good. But the fried chicken and the fish, the fried fish was just off the chain. There's a place in Aiken that's across from Chick-fil-A. It's a Chinese place, and usually they have real good fish. But sometimes their stuff's like, I don't know if it's old or the grease is old, but it was good sometimes, and then sometimes it's not. So I don't know if they reheat their food, but there was so many people coming in this place, and they didn't have maybe half or 3/4 the place was serving food or had food on the tables and the buffet things. So as soon as they served it, it was getting ate up. So it was fresh. And one guy was trying to cut the ribs for this lady, and he said, I can't cut it. He was over there cutting it and said, my knife's dull. So he hit a big old slab of meat with bones in it, and he couldn't even serve it. So she said, never mind. And I walked on by too. But it was pretty good. And I had water, and that'll tell you something. Because sometimes restaurants, the water is terrible. But the water was delicious. So you got to check it out. The Golden Corral in Augusta, Georgia, off of 520. Delicious.